And for us to go by the alignment on the show today, and I have the 2025 World Athletics Championship. It's wrapping up. Don't we have relays? Yes, Nigeria is not there. Don't pepper us, just like you've done before now. Nigeria is not there in the relay, but I tell you for a fact that there's still medal up for grab as the relay will get underway today. But the standing for the 2025 medal standing for the World Athletics Championship, we have United States. They are still top of the table at the moment with some imposing 17 medals, including 11 gold, reaffirming their status as the global track and field powerhouse. Just leave it for the United States. They know what you're doing. They always get this dominance all the time. Standout performances include the likes of Sydney McLaughlin, that's Levrone, that championship record of 47.78 seconds in the women's 400-meter hurdles. We also had our compatriot, Crouser, that's from the shot put. He got gold medal and right now has joined the club of five gold medals. Noah Lyles also matching Usain Bolt's record with a fourth consecutive 200-meter title. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden also became the first woman since Shelley Ann Fraser Prize in 2013 to win the sprint double. Kenya are the only ones leading Africa's charge, and you can see there say, no way, we cannot be pushovers. They are sitting at second position, having amassed 7 medals in total, 4 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze. So Kenya is daring at the moment to believe, to dream, and the dream is becoming a reality because as it stands with the final day and final action getting on the way at the moment, Kenya is still dominating at second position. Bimidipo.
Yeah, for me, I think it's important for us to see, Africa as well, punch above and beyond its weight at this point. But I think I'll still say I'm a bit disappointed in South Africa. I don't know what's happening with our exports from there.
Why don't you leave South Africa? Why don't you face Nigeria first? You want to leave Peter and then start caning Paul. Why?
Well, we have to be very realistic. That's what I try to do every time I'm on this show. I try to be very realistic.
Please be realistic. Okay. Be real.
Let's compare. I don't want to do a comparison between our athletes. Please, let's just leave that by the way when it comes to South Africa and Nigerian athletes. When it comes to athletics, yeah, we have the talent, but we have the wherewithal, the support system to actually push these athletes out there. That's why I want to talk about South Africa, whom I believe they have, at least what it takes, the support system,
Have you written Nigeria off? Are you writing Nigeria off that we do not have what it takes?
I'm not.
So why the focus on South Africa? Why the focus on South Africa? Because if you're focusing on South Africa, you should focus on Ghana too. Cote d'Ivoire only sent in nine contingents to the competition. That's the lowest ever that you could ever have from a country that want to be on the medal table, because you cannot guarantee that 9 of them will come up with a medal. You can never guarantee. And for the fact that none of them is, Cote d'Ivoire is not even in the medal standings because none of them even meet podium. So why do you want to face South Africa? What has South Africa done to you? Is it the 2026 World Cup qualifiers?
No. The beautiful thing for me in all of this is the fact that Cote d'Ivoire gave their best legs, so they said. You understand? And I think that's what we did as well for Nigeria, sending our so-called medal hopefuls. Although we are disappointed with Ese Brume, for me, I felt the others did their best, likes of Ezekiel, Ubonga as well. These are athletes that at least give more than what I even expected. And it was just a narrow miss for Ezekiel for me. So I think for Konisola as well, these are athletes that have gone out there to do their best. Even Toby Amushon, for me, I would continue to say it. She keeps punching beyond and above our weight for me. If you look at situations that surrounded the competition before it got started for her as well, and also coming out to drag the federation. I can say it on live and international TV any day, anytime, anywhere. Toby Amushon is the only one that could have done this and go, scot-free with it, basically, because as you rightly said on the show earlier on, Nato can do.
Yes,
she has said it, and she came out to as well to deliver, basically. So for me, I would say yes, we have the talents, we have the quality, but at the same time, do we have the preparations? Do we have the facilities to also help us, get better than just being talented alone? And that's why I said I would like to bring South Africa into the discussion, because for me, I've seen, they came to Nigeria, a few of the athletes came to Nigeria a couple of months ago for the West African, something that took place in Abeokuta. And I saw the preparation. I saw, the gadgets these athletes brought in, the materials, and everything was in sync with the athletes. That's why I feel, they should have been more prepared. And I think I was expecting more from them at the World Athletics as well. But yeah, the game is the game. It happens that way. And also, I'm so excited as Kenya as well. They've not been disappointing us in the last couple of years. But I think we can also get to that level. I do tell people something that whatever is your strength, whatever is your area of strength, just dominate it. And I think that's what Toby Amushon has done at the hurdles. So the question for me at this point, where can we say, apart from hurdles, is our area of strength and stability? I think I can see one of our wonderful athletes also coming out in the 400 meters hurdles are doing fantastically well for health. Koensola, let's build these athletes, let's promote them, let's push them, let's give them the environment to thrive. And I think we can also continue to, from there, start talking about us also climbing the medal table and just push, let's wait and point of, the medal beyond Toby Amushon. I think she has done very well for the country, and she has done exactly well for herself as well.
All right. Jamaica may not be in the top 2 of the medal standing, the current medal standing, but they were also making headlines at the World Athletics Championship because of how they dominated in the men's 100 meters with Seville Oblique and also Keishan Thompson. Also the women's 100 meters, where we saw like the serving of a baton from Shelley Ann Fraser-Price to Tina Clayton. Now, Tina Clayton is a twin. She's got Tina and Tia Clayton. But we could see that she became the youngest ever to medal for Jamaica in a women's event at a World Championship. So Jamaica also made headlines, and it's a great thing. I get to see, let me see the producer put up the medal standing once again. Let's see where they stand to know if the whole thing of making the headlines is not just them making the headlines without being on the top 5. Like I did predict it, they're not in the top 5, okay? But we have Canada. I'm thinking, yes, Jamaica is there, not in the top 5, but they sit at the moment at 7th position, I beg your pardon, having amassed 1 gold, 4 silvers, and 3 bronze medals. Yes. So Jamaica, they're just, I don't want to say they're noisemakers, but not in the top 5. But this is fair enough, coming from how we hear that they're also going through a lot with their federation, but still the athletes are going past all the off-track distractions and are focusing on making sure that their name is etched in the sands of time. So, Bemidepo, what do you think about Jamaica maintaining 7th position?
So I think for me, they've been excellent so far. If it were to be Nigeria that had this medal or 8 medals at the World Athletics, whether the 8 medals are either bronze or silver, we do not care. But 8 solid medals, I think they've done quite well. But it is just our expectations as Jamaica is concerned. When we talk about Jamaica in athletics, we all know that it is their forte when it comes to short distances as well. And they've always proven themselves. So for me, I would say they are not just empty barrels making the last noise. They've made the noise on the tracks. They've won a gold medal. They've won 4 silver medals. 4 solid silver medals for me. I think that's good enough. And 3 bronze medals. This is a country that has continued to put themselves and Africa on the map when it comes to athletics. So personally, I'm not disappointed. I think they've done very well. They can still better, but I'm not disappointed at all.
I'm not disappointed either too. So I feel like there's something brewing from Jamaica, Jamaican Athletics Federation, and we could see the dividend. Because Keishan Thompson, after picking that silver medal at the Paris Olympic Games, you could see right now he has stepped up his game. Oblique just came from nowhere to just serve them a big surprise, and that we could see. But I have a little bit of concern for Botswana. Lesile Tibogo. Now, at the post-race area, Noah Lyles said Tibogo was showboating. He was not all about the showboating from Lesile Tibogo, but he was all about putting words to action, putting all the non-verbal cues to action. And that's the reason why he dominated in the 200 meters for the men's event. Lesile Tibogo was disqualified in the 100 meters. Would you say it was not just a good day in the competition for the young Botswana star?
Yeah, so for me, I would say, there are days like this. It happens, in athletics. It happens in sports where you feel you do better, but it just happens. You do not, get to the level you definitely think you can get to. Disqualification as well for me. I was a bit surprised, but yeah, it is the game, and you can't always, you can't always be on top 100%. Always be on top 100%. And for me, talking about shooting, I think everyone has their tactics against their opponent, and you do whatever you can to get.
But do you think that is distracting him at the moment, at a very young age? Do you think the showboating is distracting him from the main assignment?
No. See, I think people come with different versions of themselves. If it's helping, to concentrate, or if it's helping him to distract an opponent, I think it's a good one. It's causing a distract for him at the point. I would say he should stop it. But I think the showboating for him is the distraction. I think he just to do a bit more, concentrate on himself. We've seen players showboat when it comes to the game of football and still make the global become the best in the world at position. So for me, it is not just about this showboating. It's about putting actions to the showboating as well to show that you deserve to be the best in the world.
All right, that strategy might be working for Lesile Tibogo, but I'm hoping that it works for him to churn out medals from competitions like this, because he's very young, so he's got time at his own, advantage.